Today we're reviewing the GEEK VR Quest 2 adjustable head strap that comes with a battery Q2 Pro. Comes in the box, it's a head strap, an additional battery, a Type-C charging cable, and a user manual. So this is the head strap overall, connected to everything. The USB-C is really well mounted in. It does come with a magnetic battery in the back. It is very comfortable. The cushion tends to really knock out a lot of the comfort in terms of quality and durability. Also, the forehead tends to be very, very unique. Essentials where it won't give you any irritation or anything on your skin is what I like. I feel that a lot of Quest 2 products should be focusing on that now. It has the label right here, GEEK VR, so it gives it a quality essential. So right here, it gets a little loose, I think, because there's plastic right here. And I would think that maybe they do get a little loose right here, because every time I do that, it can cause for more being able to fold and being foldable and possibly having a traveling aspect. But I think that it tends to get a little wobbly at times, and I felt that it was a little bit harder. The forehead is non-negotiable. So this right here goes along your forehead when you're putting it on. Non-negotiable, meaning that you cannot you can't move it around. If you move it around, it simply pops off and it breaks. I had definitely taken it off. Now it's weird that it does happen like that. I tried to adjust it a little back and it had completely snapped off. And I noticed when trying to snap it back in, it's not as conclusive. So you can't really just be like, boom, snap it back on. It takes a lot of rendering, and it gets real loose right here on the forehead part. That's one of the things I do not like. Now the adjustable strap is great. Adjustability to lengthen this process right here to actually put it on your head. Now the main part I do want to talk about is that is a huge downfall, is that this forehead part. These holes in here to kind of maintain it a little bit, to quote unquote snap it back on. But I've noticed, like, after one time it has been snapped off, it tends to not really click back on, really necessarily snap back on anymore. It just kind of stays real loose right here. Here makes it a little bit more foldable and being able to travel with it a little bit more. You can see that the forehead aspect really comes off really easily. Don't like that, just because it can hinder a lot of when you get real sweaty into Quest 2 games, it can't really do too much. Great job with the battery though, the magnetic part of the battery. So the battery slot kind of just goes right in. And I really love that a lot about this headset. But it does feel quality. It does slip on. That's what I really love about this head strap. A lot of the older head straps tend to be snap-ons and can be very tedious. This one really slides on, and so that really helps everything in terms of quality. Like what I said, I don't like this forehead essential. It's only meant to go one way. With the battery, tends to fall down a lot, and it doesn't really latch on. It's very loose in that aspect. So trying to get it on just always has like wiggly parts. If I move it upside down, then it starts getting real loose around here. And then just like what I said, you can really pull off this forehead part really easy. So it just fell off. The built-in USB-C can be a downfall also, because once it kind of just unplugs itself, you would have to manually do it from your Quest. So it does give you one aspect of a built-in, but once this is gone, you're kind of just gonna have extra wiring right here. Then you're gonna have to eventually do what everybody else forces you to do, which is a USB-C from your Quest all the way to the battery itself. I have a built-in one on the side, which is pretty cool. I like that, at least to start off with. The forehead issue, I took it off too fast. I tried to adjust it, and as soon as I tried to adjust it, it just completely broke off. And it's hard to really latch it back on. Although it has these latch sockets, it never really completely stays firm on anymore. This is it right here, the GEEK VR, very solid, has that halo appeal. Don't like that this forehead does not move and have any flexibility though. It forces you to go just one direction, so that's kind of just up to your flavor. The battery though is a really sleek appeal. It's very expensive feeling. You can just go and it just magnetically just goes right through the back, which is cool, which can tend to bring that weight down right here. If you're using it as just an adjustable strap, I feel that it can still slide down a little bit, but it's a lot more durable in terms of just not really flopping around everywhere. I don't like too much of my items, especially on the Quest 2, really flopping everywhere, and that's kind of how it does. This right here was not adjustable originally. It was very tight, and I had just kind of been trying to look for ways to snap on this forehead part. But that's GEEK VR. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. I'll link everything in the description box below. Just wanted to give y'all pure honest review about it. Looks great labeling, great branding, great comfort, just not as much adjustability, and it does feel quality though, and it gives you that extra elite strap feel. Appreciate y'all have a good one. Peace.